Okay, so here is Lorna's prints, and she did Shutterfly and Walmart, and yes, I've got to agree with Lorna. Oh my goodness. I do notice they're not quite the same, but it was shot at the same time. I can see, these clouds are the same clouds. Slightly different, but this one has got richer contrast, more color, more saturation. And yeah, I think you pointed out all the differences. So yeah, Walmart saved the day again. How about that? Isn't that funny? Who knew? Okay, let's go back and take a look at your other set of prints. And then this print, oh my goodness, look at our special guy here. I mean, if you didn't see the comparison, you might have said, this is fine. But seeing the comparison, oh my goodness, the colors are richer and deeper. The contrast is much better. The clarity, yeah, so good. Trying to see if there's any other differences. I think, the differences are major enough. That there's really no decision other than to go with the Walmart pick. So I think you're right. So great choice, Lorna. It's kind of crazy. All right. Let's take a look at the next person. Okay, so let's get into our cyanotypes this week. And here is Kira. And again, the cyanotype. It's so fabulous, isn't it? I'm so happy that you enjoyed this because it always reaffirms to me that this is a great assignment. And I know that I adore it, absolutely adore it. So chemical photography is just so much fun. And it really is like revealing to see what a photographer used to have to go through. And the more you look into the history of it, the more you will love it. So I'm so happy to see that you enjoyed it as well. Okay, so we got your husband, your son, and your cat. And you said the first came out blurry. And the negative was not pressed flat. Okay, so you used felt. How smart. How smart are you? Yeah, pressing it super, super flat. It came out crisper. And then there's test strips. Oh, aren't you the best? Yes, definitely a learning curve. You're right. And let's take a look. Okay, so here are your images so we can compare. And this is the image that you did for your husband. And then here are the cyanotypes. Okay, I kind of absolutely love both of them. And I love seeing your paintbrush brush strokes, especially on this one for the edges. And yeah, it's blurred, but it's still a powerful image. But you are so right that the deeper contrast is by far the winner. Yeah, this is magnificent. Love, 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 love. And I hope that your husband loved them too. Okay, and then next we've got Buddy. And let's look at Buddy. Oh, gosh, how precious. This looks more like a black and white photo, you know, because the color is not as rich, but this one is definitely by far the winner. But I enjoy both of them. I mean, I hope you do too. And isn't it a blast? It really, really is. It's just so fun. And I love seeing your non-uniform edges here with the painting process. It's just, isn't it the best? It's just fabulous. Okay, and we've got one more. This is Takeru. I think I'm saying that right, I hope. And what a great image. He's just, okay, what's for me? What's for me? And how adorable. I mean, they both have captured, you know, the essence of the image, but this one, yes, by far. The clarity really brings it home. And again, I adore your brushstrokes. So that's something I always encouraged with my students when I was teaching this in the classroom. So yeah, fabulous. Great, great, great work, Kira. And I'm so proud of you for figuring out how to make a crisper, clearer image. So, great work. Okay, here we've got Joshua. And I love what Joshua says. It was by far the most difficult and rewarding. I completely agree with you. The harder you work, the better that success feels. You know? It's awesome. So you had failure and success. Oh, and you didn't expose it to enough light. Yeah. So that is a learning curve, just like Kira had. Yeah, seeing the picture appear in the water. And it's the same with chemical photography. When you're doing, you know, your negative appears in the chemicals and you see it happen. And it is just, oh, yes. It's such, it is such a huge reward. So I highly encourage chemical photography, by the way. Not just cyanotypes, not just any historical processes, but film photography. So, yeah, I can't promote it enough. It's fabulous. Okay, I'm glad you had fun. And yeah, digital, so easy, right? Almost too easy. All right, let's take a look at your images. Okay, here's a reminder of the great picture that you took initially, and of your friend and his girl for that dance. So beautiful, wonderful. And then this is the cyanotype. And I think it's so interesting. You know, even though it came out a little bit blurred. There's areas of it that are crisp. You know, I can see where maybe the negative was pressed closer to the prepared paper, and you got some greater clarity around the edges. Yeah, see her eye, her one eye has got greater clarity. But what a fun picture to do as a cyanotype. I think that's wonderful. And then the next one, the Gatorade splash, right? Okay, let's see if it's this one. No, it's this one. And then that one, you got some really, really gorgeous deep blues. Not enough contrast, but look at that. Look at those colors. I just love it. And we didn't get much of the water, but we got the expression, which is just fabulous. And then there's one more. Okay, so this guy here, who I'm sure you recognize, ruminating on the game, to this. And by the way, one of the things that you can do is you can press these under a heavy weight, and you can get rid of that wave. But it's still, it's still an epic image, and you've got gorgeous colors. So I'm really impressed with your skills at your first time with chemical photography. Isn't it so rewarding and fun? I'm so glad you enjoyed it too. Okay, great work, Joshua. Let's take a look at our next person. Righty, so here is Madison, and I'm glad you started to have fun after you stopped overthinking. It's just practice. It really is. Experience, doing the assignment is so rewarding. But, once you've done it, reading about it and, getting a little better. So you got a little frustrated with the first step, the first time you followed through the steps, and you realized you didn't expose them enough, and then you left them out for too long, so you did way too short and then too long. So then you started to find the sweet spot. Okay, so it was cloudy, and you didn't have to, hurry so much. You could let them sit. Oh yeah, when that image forms, it is just triumph. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you guys enjoyed this. Okay, so vinegar and peroxide, I never heard that before. So you did a little peroxide, and it worked for you, and you think they're kind of light. Yeah, I hope you do continue trying this, because it's just once you get a taste of it, oh my gosh, you cannot stop. All right, we're going to take a look. And then your little bit of notes here, we can see that in action. Okay, so first we've got the old couple and that statue. And doesn't this remind you of a really old portrait photograph? So fabulous, isn't it? So exciting. Yes, I love it too. And then this is Thor. And here you just got the tiniest little glimpse of Thor. And then this one came out much more like a black and white photograph. And again, like I said with Kira, I love seeing the brushstrokes of the chemical on the paper. So wonderful. And then your sunset on the water. Okay, here we get a little tiny glimpse. And then here we get so much more detail. Even though it's light, it's still exciting. And then your self-portrait. You know, I kind of love both of these. So even though this one's super dark and we kind of struggle to make out your figure, it's still rich with highlights and shadows, and it's got depth to it. And then the lighter image, so exciting. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Chemical photography is my gift to you this year. And I hope that you will pursue it further and try out film photography, because, oh my gosh, it is just the most fun thing ever. I can't get enough of it. So it is just super exciting. And I highly encourage you all to seek out chemical photography. Get yourself a film camera, get yourself some film, try a simple chemical kit, and explore. Explore. It's the most exciting. I think it makes that really good shot even more rewarding. And I hope you see what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. This is it for tonight, and I can't wait to see. Oh, your final portfolios are coming up. My goodness. And I have terribly missed you all. So I look forward to seeing your work this week. Okay, good night.